today we have a big story, a
story?
big road movie story, a road story, I would say.
It wasn't clear. Who?
Michael Jackson.
Ow!
Yeah. Let's go to Spain because I knew it was probably one of my last opportunities to see him because I didn't see him in previous concerts. He was really rare. And the truth is he never did any concert after that anyway. So I said, okay, let's go. This is about going to see like one of the most prestigious, famous artists in the world. It's a one-time opportunity. And I was like, okay, so I have no car. I'm going to take the train. And also to find a ticket. Because I didn't have any ticket for the concert. And so that was the whole like expedition
That
thing.
is like a chronicle for a disaster.
Yes.
A chronicle.
So you have the most famous artist that is going to a town in Spain that he never performed before. You don't have any ticket. You know that people are sleeping there 3 days before in advance. And I need to take a train. And said, no, like the only thing you can do is try to catch up the train you just got off of. I was like, what? Say, yeah, that's the only way, or you just go back home. Like, there's no other way. So from that moment, I was like, I need to catch up this train.
Right now.
Hitchhiking.
Super right now.
Hitchhiking. In my mind, it was tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay, I need to catch up this train. I have no other way. There's no other train. It turned on the left to pay. I just like opened the door and get out and start running. But I had to cross lanes where cars were starting. Because after the toll, once they pay, they just go back to the highway.
I know. But why you didn't stay there? Like in the toll, like there's people,
No, because I didn't want him to catch me up. And so I looked up and there was like kind of a gas station or whatever. I didn't even take the road. I went right on the hill, straight to the gas station. And I remember I turned around to see his van, and he managed like, so you have like, I don't know if you see a tollway, but like you have like many lines. He's right here. I get out. I cross the lines. I go on the hill. He managed to go on the right where people were passing and station there looking at me like trying to...
Don't go!
Yeah, exactly.
Don't leave me.
So
you will be my warm hole today.
So I just climbed up the hill and went at the gas station and just waited there a little bit, but I was like out of breath, and I told the guy when I arrived, I say like I just jumped out of the van because the guy wanted to basically keep me for the night, and anyway. So,
and when did the guy tell you?
I can't remember because it went really fast. Like when you feel like you're in danger,
threatened,
it's like and.
So now you are not only out of your route, you are super out in a gas station.
I'm at the gas station at the next store. I'm not out of my route, really. Because, no, because there is...
you were supposed to go straight and now you're...
Okay, I'm supposed to go there. I was going there. So now I'm right here, let's say, and I need to take a road that goes to Irun, where the train would be there. I think it was at... It's whether 10:11 or 11:11. I can't remember. Let's say 11.
11:11 because they say that it's mystical.
Well, yeah, but that's. I know it was something like that.
Okay.
Probably 11:11. So nighttime. Okay, I'm at the gas station.
No money.
Scared.
With your ass like this, like I won't give it.
Okay, sorry.
I won't give it away to anyone.
And by the way, it's not really going like that. Like you have, I think it's like this. There you go. That's the highway.
Okay.
And the train is here, out of the highway. Okay? That means that I need to not only go there, but only find someone
to take you to the
train station in Irun, which
so
is a very little town. So
it wasn't easier to find someone that was going to Zaragoza?
I don't know. I didn't think about that at the time. The time was to catch up the train. It was tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, but it was easier to find someone that was going to Zaragoza, right?
No, because not a lot of people go to Zaragoza anyway at first place. But anyway.
It was Michael Jackson concert.
Yes, yeah, I know. So there, I found someone at the gas station. I find someone to bring me, not to Irun, but down there, closer. Okay, and He's supposed to just let me at the toll and then continue his route. I think he was going to Pamplona.
To Zaragoza.
No, because I was telling all of them the story anyway, so they knew exactly why I was there. Like they were like,
You're
crazy. You're going to see Michael Jackson in Spain. You don't have any tickets.
No, probably you never mentioned the city, and now you're like,
no.
I never mentioned the city.
And all of them were going to
Zaragoza.
No.
Sí. Probably.
No. It was not like that. Now we are here.
Okay.
And I talked to the guy, and he's like, he has so much pity for me. Like, it's getting late. And now I look at the watch, I say, if you drop me here, how long does it take to go to the train station? He said like 10 kilometers.
Oh my God. And no one will take you at night?
And 10 kilometers, and I'm trying to think, okay, I can do 10 kilometers in what? Walking 1 hour and a half, 2 hours?
No.
2 hours. And I'm like, I'm going to miss the train because it was probably already like 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he see me like so
desperate?
Passionate and desperate about getting there that he goes out of the way and do the extra 10 kilometers to drop me at the train station.
How did you thank him?
I thank him.
By sucking?
No.
That's when
no.
You see, you probably would have spent the most beautiful...
I jump out of the car to get there because I think in my watch it's 11:11. I jump out of the car to get to the train station to go get the train.
Please tell me you caught the train.
I get there's no train.
Oh my God, no.
There's absolutely no train. It's empty. I go at the desk. The lady tells me the train left 5 minutes ago.
No.
Yes.
Why, Lopez? Seriously?
So now I am in Irun, out of the highway at 11 at night. And I have to get back to the train station without any maps. Nothing. Okay?
Nothing but your will to get...
You know what I do?
No, what?
I asked at the desk, do you have another train for tomorrow for Pamplona, Zaragoza, whatever? No, there's nothing before the afternoon. And I know if it's the afternoon, I have no tickets. I cannot go anyway. So I decide to walk the 10 kilometers back to the tollway.
So you walked the 10 kilometers?
I walked the 10 kilometers. I did walk the 10 kilometers at night. No lights. And some roads, you had a cliff of rocks like that.
Oh my God! Did your mom?
And I was
Did your
walking.
mom was aware of all this?
No, she was not at all. And I remember like walking by myself. Like it was kind of
introspective.
Very introspective, and like, what the fuck did I get myself into? And at the same time, very driven by the outcome on where I should be. And I remember walking. I was like, dude, I mean, I have no map. I have nothing. I'm trying to follow the signs.
Did you have food? Have you like in this? The train station, I took something. You know, I will blame your ex-girlfriend.
Well, anyway.
What did she do to break her car in the first place?
I know. So I walk back all the way to the tollway. It takes me, 2
hours?
2 hours probably. I get there. First thing that happens when people see me, it's talk to me in Spanish, saying, no, the policia, na. You cannot stay there. And I'm telling him, I don't understand.
I'm French. I don't stay here in places. I'm just walking.
Yeah, I don't understand. And the guy gets out of the booth and like yell at me, like, get out of here. And I'm staying because I have no other way of doing it. And I see a French plate on the car, and I see them passing. Finally, one guy stops, and he's going to Pamplona, but he's right here.
Charlie.
So he's not going to Zaragoza at all.
So Pamplona to Zaragoza, how many kilometers?
I don't. Well, I'm in Irun right now, so I think to Pamplona it's probably an hour.
So okay, so it was like 1 a.m.
Well, no, it's not like.
So
that,
it's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Also, I know when it's 1 a.m. I'm going to tell you when it's 1 a.m. By that time, I think it's midnight. It was probably at 10 p.m. the train, because I remember in Pamplona it was around 1 a.m.
Okay.
But anyway.
Oh my God, I'm just exhausted.
I know. So it takes me right here to go to Pamplona, because he's going to Pamplona. So I say, thank you very much. So at least I'm progressing, you see? I'm getting closer to Zaragoza. And it's the middle of the night. And
I'm progressing.
like to me, after walking an hour.
Yeah.
And so this, with him on the car, is not that long. But at least I'm in Spain. It's not that long. And I'm getting a little bit tired. Obviously, I walked a lot. And I tell him, just drop me at the toll station before your exit. Not at your exit. If you drop me at your exit, I have no way of stopping cars or whatever. And I say, well, I'll try to, progress as much as possible for you, take a nap or whatever. And I didn't take a nap, but I was trying to rest because I could not let anybody...
After an attempt of rape.
Exactly. But the guy was kind of weird as well. Like this guy, he was kind of weird. He was like all over the place. And I was just keeping it cool. I'm like, okay, it's not that long. It's going to be okay. And then we're at the toll station, and I'm like, oh, so is that the last one before? Say, no, I'm going to drop you like, I'm going to bring you closer. I say, okay, there's another one over there. Yeah, at the exit. Say, no, I don't want to be at the exit because there's nobody
to stop. There's no one.
I say, don't worry, I'm going to, and I don't have time to react or whatever. He's already gone. And he goes, and then there's the exit, and he drops me there. In the middle of the highway. In the middle of the highway, basically, let's say if the highway goes here, I'm right here, and the toll was here. He drops me here. Say, yeah, you can hitchhike here, like people will stop. And I get out of the car, 1 a.m, right? But my thumb out. There are 2 cars coming by, like both of them, like flashing lights, horn is like, you're crazy.
You move, motherfucker.
They're at 110 miles per hour, like passing by. Who's going to stop? If they stop, they have an accident.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I have no choice but to walk back to the toll. So I need to walk back. So I go, you have barriers on the sides. I need to go outside of the road, pitch black dark. Pitch black, like, because on top of that it's 1 a.m. There's not a lot of traffic. Not only that, but now I'm scared because I'm like, if there is somebody on the highway that want to do bad things, it will be
I will be the perfect back victim.
Exactly. If there's like one crazy and he sees somebody on the road by himself with a backpack walking on the side of the road. So I was walking. Every time there was a car coming, I was hiding. Every time I was seeing lights coming, I was hiding in the field on the side.
So you were paranoid.
I didn't know if there were like any animals, like I was
snakes.
I was trying
It was cold or it was
No, it was not cold, fortunately. Okay. And it was going up the whole time. It was going up. It was 10 kilometers. It was about 10 kilometers as well.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Going up. And I did it, and that was the longest 10 kilometers that I ever had in my life because I need to stop every time I was hearing a car. I need to lay down so nobody could see me. Because I didn't want them to go in the tollway, turn around and come get me or whatever because of the experience I had going there.
Previous guy.
Longest 10 kilometers in my life.
Okay, so you got
I go
there.
up. I go at the tollway. There's a gas station also on the side. I go on the gas station and there, like, it's like miracle. It's like, oh. I go on the gas station. It's really late. There's only one guy working there. I just tell him my whole story. I just tell him I just walked. He was like, "Wow!" In Spanish, you only talk Spanish. We could barely understand each other. But in that gas station, you had showers, and you have comfort chairs to rest.
So that's what you did.
Yes,
that's what you
I
do.
told him I don't have any. No, it's not pesos. What was it? The
Pesetas.
Pesetas. I didn't have any pesetas whatsoever because I wanted to do the change of money in Zaragoza.
What money? Don't lie, you didn't have any money to exchange.
But he gave me free shower.
Oh.
And
so you see, you found good people on your way.
Yes, and then he told me, you take your shower, you sleep. I am going to ask clients who is going to Zaragoza, and I wake you up when I find someone for you. And that's exactly what happened at 7:30 in the morning. He woke me up. I was in the chair like this with leather. He wakes me up and says, "Hey, there's a guy that is going to Zaragoza. He can take you." I explain. And I say, hi, and he takes me, and we go to Zaragoza. No issues. No issues whatsoever. And very nice. It's really early in Zaragoza. I'm right there. I need to get to the stadium now because it drops me at a place, not exactly at the stadium, but the traffic was horrible. It was like, I cannot just...
No. I keep your map. It's really nice. I want to keep...
I cannot just...
can I take a picture of your map?
I cannot... And so I arrive and I have to walk in the city. So I walk in the city. For whatever reason... So, everybody's smoking in Spain. We're in France too, but at the time everybody's smoking. I never smoked in my life. And for whatever reason, when I arrived in that town, that morning,
you wanted to
the
smoke?
whole night, I bought a pack of Lucky Strike.
And you smoked for the first time?
So I don't know if I tried before. So I tried the first cigarette, actually forced myself. Then second cigarette, and then like my head was turning, spinning. I just throw away the pack of cigarettes. Like, okay, let's go to the stadium, because now I had one objective. It's like I was in Zaragoza.
Yeah, but
I
now
didn't have any tickets.
Only.
It's about 8 or 9 o'clock, I think. I arrive at the stadium and I ask them, "Do you know?" And again, I don't speak Spanish, so I need to make myself understood. And I see people that have tents. I've been there for 3 days, and
waiting for tickets.
No,
or just waiting
to get in. Yeah, to be the first to get in, because otherwise it's a stadium. You're really far, and you see Michael Jackson like this.
So they didn't have like a number.
So
assigned seats.
They have seats around, but the ones that want to be the closer on the field, it's not assigned. It's the first come, first serve. The thing is that they were organized a different way. Is because there were fan clubs and stuff like that. They were taking names on the list of the first ones that were there. So they would organize people once they opened the gates. So only the ones name was on the thing would get there first. Okay. That's how they were organized. I get there, I ask them, do you know where they would sell tickets? Where is the kiosk, basically? They tell me to go to the kiosk. I go to the kiosk, totally closed.
Sold out.
No, closed. No, not only it says sold out, but the thing is closed.
No, your map.
Okay, sorry. And they are in front of the kiosk. There are 2 German guys there. And I asked them, are you waiting for tickets for the concert as well? And they say, yes, we're waiting for it. They're supposed to open at 10 a.m. And it was about like 9:30 or whatever.
Okay.
I start talking to them. They tell me their journey. I tell them mine.
So which was craziest?
They spent the summer during a European road trip. They were not fan of Michael Jackson to start with. So? They just so happened to have an opportunity at the very first concert of the tour. They were in Czechoslovakia, in Prague.
Prague.
Yeah. And they were there and they had the opportunity to see the concert. And since then, since like June, so for past 3 months, they were following to go to each concert. So
they have money.
Yeah, maybe, but they were in the van. They were like in the RV or whatever, like during the European tour. So it's the 3 of us, and they tell us a story, and it's 9:30 in the morning, and we're like so special that what you have been doing to actually get there and to see each other. And at 10 o'clock comes, nothing opens. 10:30, nothing opens, and they're like, okay, you know what? We're going to split. I'm sorry, guys, I don't think it's going to happen. And they said they look at the black market. There are people selling tickets, and it was like 1,500 francs, like $300 or $400. And they're like, I'm not sure. And I was like, I didn't do all that for nothing. And as we were about to leave, each in our own way, there are two women that comes to us, and they're like, are you looking for Michael Jackson tickets? 2 girls.
Hot?
I really don't remember. Because right now...
Yeah, your only goal was to get a ticket.
And they say because we were going to work right now, we can see by the people waiting that we'll be very far, and we don't want to go, we want to resell our tickets. And I'm like looking at them and say there are only 2. And I ask, how many tickets do you have? They had 3 tickets. And I'm like, okay. And now I only have $40 in my pocket, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I have. And I ask them, how much do you sell them? And they look at me and say, well, the price we paid. So face value, like a normal price.
Yeah.
They're not trying to make money out of it or whatever.
So how much they...
So they exactly what I had.
$40?
Yes. can you
You
believe
were
that?
rewarded.
Can you believe that stuff?
You were rewarded
Because
your
even
great
them,
efforts.
even them, they were like, they could not believe that. So they went to work. We looked at each other with the guys. Like, we've never seen that. Like usually, like everybody's trying to make a profit out of this.
Yeah.
And the fact
That's what I did with Adele ticket.
that there were two, and they had 3 tickets. And I'm like, I have my ticket now. So now I need to go.
Now I go back to Toulouse.
Now I need to get back to the stadium and wait the entire day.
So the concert was the day after?
No, the concert was the same day.
Oh, at night.
At night. It was supposed to start at...
so you don't have any money to wait or to go back?
7. No, I have... No, I mean, I have money to eat, I don't know, like...
yeah, but your ticket to
I mean, I don't
back?
even remember what I ate or whatever. No, I have my ticket back, of course.
Oh, okay.
From Zaragoza. And so I go in stadium and I see the lines. And I go way all the front of the line to ask questions. And I start talking to the guys. And we talk for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And they introduce me to other people. And they say, oh, how long have you been waiting? I say, oh, no, just come. Like, I wasn't in line. I just went in the front. And they explained to me that they were organized with all the names. They knew each other. And And so that was on one side of the stadium. And I started telling the stories, the anecdotes that I have in the French magazine that they never read, things that they never knew. And they were like, they're
Spanish?
fans. They're fans. Yeah, I was trying to, yes. They spoke a little bit of French as well.
Okay.
So we were like mixing and a bit of English. I spent the whole day talking to them. They were fascinated by all the information that I had because nobody else had this information unless you were in France. And also for fans, it was really valuable. And basically, at the end of the day, say,
you come with us.
Yeah, you earn
the
your
miracle.
place. You earn your place with us, and like and so it was. The gates were supposed to open at 6 or 7, and they didn't open until 9. So from 7 to 9, it felt like a whole day has gone. And finally, they opened the gate, and
you ran.
You know what they did with their list?
Nothing.
No, everybody was going like that. And I had, how do you say, like the type of cameras that you can throw out after?
The disposable one?
Disposable camera. I put it in between in my crotch because it was forbidden to have cameras.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally forbidden to have cameras. And you know that the lens in there makes it like... wide angle. It looks like you are further away. So I have pictures from the concert.
So how close you were?
I was like a third line, something like that.
Oh, so you were pretty close.
Very, very close.
So you were really rewarded. How did you feel?
I had, like, on my pictures, you can see security right there.
How did you feel?
Well, so that's, then it's...
So you cry?
It's surreal. No. I don't cry at this type of... I cry at
Not
movies.
because of that, like, because all the things that you do.
No, it felt surreal, basically. I could not, like, because there were so many things that were going against it that when it actually happened, it didn't feel like it was really real. It felt like I was watching a video.
Yeah, you couldn't believe
Yeah.
That all the things, that's normally what happened to me. Like when I achieved something, but behind that, it was a lot of effort, a lot of work. Now you think like, I don't think I could have done it again.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it was a lot, but it was really rewarded. Something that you really wanted to happen, and it happened. Muy bien, Pepe.
No, not only
I'm
that,
so
but
proud of you.
I was very close, so I watched the concert.
You found good people.
It was a really good concert. Unfortunately, it was not all live because at this time he was not singing all the songs live anymore. But it was the beginning of the tour, so he was still in shape. He was still, because after that it was a little bit different. And it was surreal. And
the show was really good. The show,
yes, it was really good. Like the atmosphere is
the singers,
incredible.
The chorus, the dancers.
Yes, everything was
lighting.
Everything was great. Like it was the biggest show on earth at the time. There was nothing bigger than that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And there were real fans, like crazy. Like the atmosphere around was.
So there were people crying.
It was like electric.
Did you see people crying?
Oh yeah, electric. I saw people fainting.
Why?
No, it was really like totally electric. Like it was really surreal, like out of this world experience. Not only because it's Michael Jackson, but because of everything that is around, the energy that is around it, and what the energy that people
and
bring.
how popular he was in the 80s and 90s, like we mentioned before.
So yeah, the whole atmosphere. So you have 60,000, 70,000 people maybe.
70,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole stadium. It's a whole stadium that have been waiting for hours to see the concert, to see the number one pop star in the world for the past 2 decades, and he did not belong in the human category at the time. He was like,
yeah, he was a huge thing. Like the marketing around him was a monster. Like I remember to get the Pepsi containers, not for the soda. It was like they were sometimes that you couldn't find one, or if your friend have one in Mexico, like they were like, okay, can I give you this and you give me your cup or whatever it was. I don't remember. I mean, it was a huge thing.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson
and he was
unapproachable.
Yeah, totally.
And always, because he was always covered. And
he always had the face mask on.
He was always covered, so it was kind of a
very
intrigue.
Extremely rare interviews, weird looking because changing physically.
Everyone was saying why he wants to be white.
He was polarizing the attention in many ways, not like the
monopolizing.
Not just about.
But he
music.
was vertigo. He had vertigo.
Vitiligo, It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of people in Mexico were saying like he's like he was receiving some medication to get his skin whiter.
Like patients, like people that have vitiligo, like in a very when it becomes very invasive, because you have at the beginning it's only
spots.
It's on spots, and then it with time, and it depends on how bad you have it, it covers more and more part of the body, and because he was such a public face, he started bleaching the parts that were still dark, so it wouldn't look different. So he did stuff to look
white
because he wanted
the same shade of
he wanted to keep the same shade, and so he had to bleach his skin where it wasn't white, but he had to bleach it everywhere so it would be the same shade, and it was extremely white. And on top of that, he was putting a lot of makeup and stuff like that. But that's something different. But so we waited. The concert started really late. And then you have...
Really late? They start late.
Yeah, late. And then you have 1 hour of local pop stars, Spanish pop stars, before the concert starts. And this was so long. And I was like, okay, I cannot believe that stuff. Like,
do you remember which ones?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
What were the songs?
No, I don't remember. I have images, but I in my mind, but I don't remember. But everything... When Michael Jackson entered the stage, from this point on, everything looked surreal. It was like I was watching a video, but with the whole atmosphere of people. It was so electric, and people could not believe.
It's because when you are in a concert of your favorite group or band or singer, the first moment when you see that person is like, that's what happened to me. My first concert ever. Well, not my first concert ever, but sorry. Just it was a group very, very famous in Latin America, which is Soda Stereo. It was as famous as Michael Jackson. They were like super famous in the 80s and 90s. And the last concert before the singer died, it was in 2007. And it was the last concert because they were already old and blah, blah, blah. So I was just... with my best friend, I was like, please, let's be like, come with me because I don't want to go alone. And all my friends start like, are you going to the concert of Soda Stereo? Yes. So they start like, can we go with you? And I was like, oh, well, it's because I don't like to, it's
share
just, no, I do like to share, but it was very special for me because I really like this group, this band. So one of my acquaintances, she wasn't even my friend, like she offered her band because she had money and her driver.
Oh.
So I was telling them like,
she had money. So she had the driver. Okay.
Yeah. But I told them, everyone, from going only me and my friend, there were 11. So I was like, please, because I am extremely punctual, like, let's meet in this place at 6 because the concert starts at 9 and I don't want to be late.
Yeah.
So of course, people were late and I was so pissed.
Oh my God, that would have driven me crazy.
No, I was very pissed. I was so mad. And everyone were looking at me like, no, I am mad because we are going to be late. So we were parking and I listened the first song and I was like, oh my God, drop me here. No, Monique, drop me here. So I ran and ran and I didn't care. I ran and I fell. Entering to it wasn't a football stadium. It was where they do the Formula 1, the racing.
Yeah.
It was. They were like super
Yeah.
popular. I don't remember how many people. Probably 50,000, 70,000. It was a lot of people. But there was like a rock in the entrance of the stadium of that place, and I didn't see. So I was running, and I wasn't caring at all. I just wanted to get there. So I fell, but I didn't. I think I hurt like a lot because I saw I was
blood?
bleeding. Yes, but fortunately they were just like
rehearsing.
No, but not even the band. The sound system or
they were just playing the music.
Yes, I was like, okay.
Yeah, this happened at the Michael Jackson concert during the afternoon. They were doing sound check.
Yeah.
So you had the band that was doing sound check.
But I was really mad because I really thought that they were starting the concert. And I was like, okay. But when I saw Gustavo Cerati, like after 1 hour with one of my favorite songs, it's just surreal. I was like, no one talk to me. I don't care if I'm bleeding. I don't care if I don't have any, front or whatever. I was like ecstatic. And my friends...
Well, that's exactly my experience because I told you that everything around was electric, but I was the same. Like people around, like, just shut up, stop screaming. Let me enjoy the show. And I was like that. I was not feeling like it was surreal, like a video, but I was like, every time I appreciate it because this is probably not going to happen again. And so just take it in. And I wish I was just by myself or in a bubble because people were yelling around, moving,
But what I appreciate on a concert, seriously, is when people know the songs and start singing.
Yeah.
I don't care if you, of course I don't sing well. But when I saw Gustavo Cerati and all the band, and I was like, oh my God, this is very... And we knew that it was the last concert.
Yes.
And when he started singing my favorite song, I was like, I was like singing and everyone was singing. I was like, oh, this is perfect. But my friends were like super like, are you okay? Because I think you're bleeding. I'm fine. Don't worry.
No, but, this is nice. Honestly, like when you follow a band or when you're a huge fan or really like an artist and you have the opportunity to be there at the last concert.
The last concert. And it was
and share this moment. This is important for them too.
It's very and if you talk and if you call my friend, I probably she will remember that day because first of all, when we were driving to the concert, because I live in like 40 or 50 minutes away from Mexico City. Mm-hmm. And Mexico City, it's a very, busy city.
Yes.
And it was a Friday. So it was a mess. So I was with my stupid face like, don't talk to me. No one talk to me. No one. And I even prepared, because that was the type of fan I was of this band, as a CD for the friends that I knew. They were going and they didn't know the songs. So I want them to learn the songs. So I
was kind of the same. Maybe not as
because I gave it to my best friend. I know she liked the group because she was 20. No, she was a teenager when Soda Stereo were really being very famous. So I know she liked the group, but not as like a fan. She only knew a few songs. And it was like, no, you need to know all the songs. So I gave disc like for 3 or 4 different people. Like, you need to know the lyrics. I don't want you to be there just listening. I want you to feel.
I think you told me that story before.
I want you to feel it. because this group really liked them. Okay, so they knew that I was really pissed because they were late. Yeah, it was a very good concert. Afterwards, we went to have. I think my adrenaline was. I didn't want them to over, and it was a almost 3 hours concert because they have a lot of songs.
Yes.
And I couldn't believe, like, oh my God, it's already 3 hours. It's over. It's the last concert. So of course I bought in Mexico. You have a lot of people selling like shirts and keychains, glasses, everything. So I bought my T-shirt.
I think I bought the program of Michael Jackson program. I think I had money for that. I didn't have money for the T-shirts and stuff.
I mean, I think I spent my whole 2 weeks of hard work, to pay for my ticket.
Yeah,
because they were like kind of like $100 more or less.
And when in 2007? Yeah.
They were because it was really like, probably someday I will show you if in YouTube there's a video of one of their concerts. Like, they were super popular. The concerts, like, and they were really good musicians. So I really was there to listen to the guitar, and you know, like, oh my God, Gustavo Cerati. And he died. He sadly died. Like, he went to coma for a few years.
Yeah, from what? Nothing, just like that?
I mean,
like
I think, yeah. And then he died. But sorry for interrupting. I was just sharing. I know how you felt when you saw Michael Jackson. Probably I
was like that. I was in the middle of like 70,000 people and trying to tell them to shush them. Saying, let me just watch it.
Shut up, don't sing.
So the whole time I was not, I know that you sing and stuff, but I was not singing or whatever. I was just like,
admiring.
Watching, and trying to take it in. Because it I think I never really succeeded, though, to try to feel like you're actually there and it's actually happening. Like that. Also, I was really close. So as I took some pictures, but it's... the camera makes it look like you're further away, but it's like... But anyway...
the camera and your ticket makes you feel like you're farther away.
Right. So everything was there for it not to happen, but I was so resilient and I wanted that to happen so bad that despite all
the odds
the barriers, how do you call them? Despite everything that went...
Despite the eventualities that you encounter, you succeeded.
Despite everything that was thrown on my face during the adventure.
The rapist.
It was a real adventure. Like between the controller throwing me out of the train by mistake, then being so far away to get back on the highway on the road, and then finding this guy that almost killed me speeding, and then the guy almost trying to rape me. And then the guy trying to kill me in the middle of the highway, because dropping a 19-year-old in the middle of the highway at 1 o'clock in the morning is totally irresponsible. I mean, seriously, what was he thinking? He was like really... But once I arrived at that gas station, the guy was so nice. And of course, Michael Jackson was the event of the day.
Yeah, so they knew.
So he was there the day before and was showing me pictures on the newspaper of him going to his hotel room or visiting. He was always visiting museum in the cities he was visiting while touring. So he was showing me everything that happened and even like I didn't have any tickets or whatever, and it just and limited funds.
Really limited. As I told you, you have your reward.
Yeah.
The resilient.
It happened, and it was the last time that he did a concert in Europe. So not at this specific concert, but he was not coming back a year after or whatever. It was done. After that, he never came back. After this tour, he never came back to tour in Europe or anywhere else in the world anyway. So it was really special, and not only that, and I took the risk to have the camera, even though it was forbidden, and I put it in between my legs, so the guy, before he entered, he didn't...
I mean, nowadays I think they would have found it.
I do have pictures. Now they're not even trying anymore, because your camera is your phone. They're not taking your phone away, so they're not even trying anymore. But at the time, it was a big deal. No camera. And even the official photographers, when they were in the concert, they could only take pictures of the first 3 songs, I think.
Really?
Yeah, at the beginning of the tour.
Yeah, that's
to keep it new,
to keep
for,
it like
for people coming.
To be fans.
Yeah,
to be like to want more information.
Exactly. And it was until really late that we had footage of the concert, and then after, when with internet I was in forums, and then we started finding pictures that we never saw, and videos that we never saw, and now if I go on YouTube I can see videos of the Zaragoza concert that I was in.
That you're a big fan. So how did you watch the HBO documentary about these guys that
no, like I don't even want to, like, I'm disgusted by this type of things, because there's no way, like, I will never, first of all, despite all the prosecutions, he was found not guilty. The first time he settled before going to court, but the second time he actually went there and he was not found guilty. But I mean, it's horrible. I cannot have a stance. I don't know the guy. I don't know the environment. I don't know anything. And I don't even want to talk about it. It's really hard to talk about, like, an artist that you admire and that has so much money and represents so much, that has always been attacked in many different ways, and always took it in badly in different ways as well. And of course, like, everybody's going to have a doubt about it for all that. When you mention him, everybody will have, whether think that it's true, think that it's not, or at least have a doubt.
Well, I start to watch it, but I stop.
It's too graphic. I think it's too graphic.
Yeah. It was very descriptive and graphic, and then I start getting mad with the parents as well.
Yeah, I mean, the parents are totally responsible.
And I was like, okay, no, I'm not even like continue. I think I watched like 10 or 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, that's it. But
I don't even know. Well, I mean, I kind of know what it's for, because they say that after they both, I think, went to court when he was accused by another kid, and they went as witness, trying to for him to say that it was not true. Yeah, to defend him. And now they're saying that now that he's dead, and at the same time they are trying to get money out of something. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know the guy. Like, everybody wanted to get money out of him. At the same time, it was weird as well. Everything is possible. The only thing I know is,
as an artist, what you saw.
Yeah, the music that he released,
the performer, the entertainer, the musician, the artist, the writer, the whatever. Yeah.
That's all I know.
So you enjoyed the concert?
I did, and the way back was
a little bit more
non-eventful. I really took the train and really got back home.
Well,
yeah,
good. I'm proud of my best friend. He's resilient.
Yeah, but
just imagine that your current situation is it's your trip to Michael Jackson's concert. You will find. Yeah, because life is like that. Yeah. Life is like many stops, people that wants to help you, people that wants to harm you, people that just go by to your life and uneventful, but they have a reason to be there. So be resilient.
Yeah, I had one objective.
Yeah, you have one objective. I don't know which one is it.
I had one objective at the time.
Now.
Yeah.
But just this analogy. It's an analogy. Well, whatever it is, an example. And we should use this map. That's why I took a picture of the map. No, it's so true, because you always want life to be like you have a plan, or at least that's how I am. You have a plan.
The plan was to go like that.
Yeah.
And I went.
And you know what? You will always find the recursos, like the tools and to manage to get into.
As long as you have the motivation, strong will, you'll find the resources.
The resources, that's the word, the resources. So life is not always as you plan. I mean, life is what happened while you are planning things. So live as every day, live your life. Get out, take the people that you don't like, just put it aside.
Yeah.
And the people that will help you, they will be there. Probably they will never come back, because you never find again the gas station guy or the ladies that sold you that. they have a purpose. People have a purpose. So learn this. That's why I took the picture. That's what I was telling you. Like, that's why I took the picture of the map, because that's life.
Yeah.
But one objective. Thank you
Yes.
very much. This was a very, very good
life story. Yes.
story.
Experience.
Better than the upper one. But as you know, that's why Pepe, it's a very good company, because he has very nice stories to tell. He's an entertainer. He's the Michael Jackson entertainer of stories, of weird stories. Maybe you have one, and really when you were surfing that you almost get raped. What about what's wrong with you? You are very attractive to guys.
But I was hitchhiking too, to get to surfing, because my mother didn't want me to have a scooter or anything, so I had to hitchhike to get to my surf spot.
Well,
and which sometimes comes with a guy with a machete in his...
Okay, well, that shall be another story.
Yes.
But thank you very much, Pepe. We appreciate the map. That map shall be our mantra.
Okay, and thank you for sharing your experience. I'm glad you understand that. And of course,
comment, share,
like, ask us questions if you have some.
Yeah.
And
Super Rig now.